Hello, people of the YouTube! And so you saw last video, I'm reviewing a Saw movie, but which one? Well, I already said that, but I'm supposed to say right now. It's 5. It's the one white Saw 5, which means we're skipping over Saw 4, and that could be a bit problematic, but I don't have much control over a coin toss. This was literally a coin toss for all these movies. Like, heads were all the odd numbers, tails were all the even numbers, and it just happened to be Saw 5 once I did the final coin toss. Because there's like multiple coin tosses to do this correctly. So, yeah. So, I'm going to give you an abridged version of Saw 4. I will review Saw 4 entirely in a few weeks, but I'm just going to give you a bridge version. So Saw 4 takes place after Saw 3, Jigsaw's dead, and Mark Hoffman's still around, but he gets put in a trap along with Donnie Wahlberg, who happens to be alive, amazingly. So Officer Rig, he's put in a game because he has an obsession with, he wants to save everyone, but he knows he can't. So he has to go through all these trials. He looks like this blonde chick, and her hair is like all pulled back, and it's gonna remove her scalp. It's pretty gruesome. He has this dude who was like a rapist. He had to chain like all his arms and legs together, and he had to like take like 2 little hooks and just put them in his both of his eyes, but he couldn't, and all his limbs went flying all over the place. They had this old couple, and like there was they had spikes through them. And as Jigsaw said in his little trap, like, her wounds will heal, but his will not. So if she pulls him out, she'll live, but the husband is dead. And what else? Then he goes to save. Well, here's the thing. He doesn't like the game is like he doesn't like. So there's like a timer, right? And the door triggers the timer, and above Donnie Wahlberg's head are like 2 giant blocks of ice, and if they fall, they're gonna crush his skull. And under that, beside him, you have Mark Hoffman stuck in there, gagged to the chair, and he's like strapped to the chair with potential, like, he could get shot, he could get electrocuted because the melting blocks of ice. And so yeah, and Officer Riggs fails because he's stupid. All he had to do was just stay outside. That's all he had to do, because his obsession started with opening like doors, because like he just went through and he just went through to try to save his partner Carrie from Saw 3, but it was too late. She was already dead. He gets a little chastised for like going through an unsecured door and whatnot. And so all he had to do was just stop, but he didn't, and then they all died. And they found out Mark Hoffman is Jigsaw's apprentice, or his 3rd, 4th, 800th apprentice. And then another character, Peter Strom, is in this. He's trying to investigate, goes to the place, and you find out Jeff is still alive, Saw 3, but then he gets shot. And then once the game is over, all the lights go out, and Strom's just stuck in there. So that's an abridged version of Saw 4. I will review that movie entirely in a few weeks after a couple set of reviews, but Saw 5 starts off immediately after Saw 4 ended. So Strom finds out he has to go to a secret room. And even though Jigsaw's just like, don't do it, and well, the note says don't do it, but then Strom's just like, forget you, buddy. And then he goes through, and then he gets, a pig mask attacks him. And then he is put into the most, actually, before that, in the beginning trap, you have a dude like chained down on like a little table, and then there's a giant pendulum up on the ceiling, and then Jigsaw tells him that in order to save himself, he has to crush his hands. His poor hands gonna get crushed to dust. And he actually does make the sacrifice. He does it. But then he gets screwed. The special cuts him in half anyway. But then you find out later that it wasn't even Jigsaw. It was Mark Hoffman. He was making traps long before Jigsaw was. He was, I guess you could say, an imitator. And, like, it's... The timeline is just so, like... It's almost like the X-Men movie timeline, where it's just so broken. And so nonsensical. But I'll get to that later. So Strom, he's put into the cube trap where his head is in a cube. His arms and legs are free, but... like, he's kind of stuck in that position. And all of his stuff is set aside. His gun, anything that's break the glasses all the way across the room. Then you see these little tubes on there, and then after that, water comes to those tubes. So if he doesn't make it, he's gonna drown in that little box. So he gives himself tracheotomy. Forgot how it went. So he sticks a pen. He still had a pen. He took all the stuff in the pen out, stuck it like in his throat, so he could breathe. It's a tracheotomy. Man, I'm so bad at this. And he does that so he can breathe. So he lives. Mark Hoffman thinks everybody's dead, but he wasn't, so that's a bit problematic. And so, you know, Mark Hoffman being the new Jigsaw, since Jigsaw and Amanda are both dead, he has a new game. And this involves 5 people because it's Saw 5. How gimmicky. Then you realize these 5 people are connected in a way. They're all a part of at least one incident in one way or another. And it involves 4 traps. First is that they're like have collars on them. And then behind them, there's just these blades, these V-shaped blades like this. And if they don't escape, they're going to get pulled back so hard that their head just pops off. And 4 of them make it, but 1 of them dies. So the next room, they have these like jars full of glass, and they have keys. They're not like typical keys, they're like shaped keys. And they have to put them like into safes, so they can all be saved. And 3 of them do it, but again, the other one dies. And the next one is about the bathtub. They have to be put in a bathtub. And they have to, like, get some electricity. They need at least, I think, 10 volts of electricity. And one of them gets sacrificed, and then the other 2 just put all the electrical things into that person. And then they win. But then they realize, oh wait, we're screwed. We should have done teamwork. Because like the last trap involves, they have to put their hand or their arm through a saw blade. And they have to move 10 pints of blood, and then they're safe. They realize, oh wait, we all could have made it, because all the keys, you find all the keys, they're all the same. So it could have, like, they just could have passed 1 key around. Then the second one, with the safes, you realize that the safe is way big enough to support more than 1 person. So that was that. And then the third, with the bathtub, all they had to do was just, each of them just take 1 little ounce, like 2 volt ounce of electricity. And then the 5 would just put all their hands on the blades, and they wouldn't have to have much blood be removed. And then they all would live. That's all that we're done. But because this is a Saw movie, they're all idiots. And they don't realize it. But the 2 who do it, they do it. And they scream and in pain and agony. And then they win, but then you just see the dude, like, his arms just in half. It is very gruesome looking. So Strong is going around trying to investigate. Even though he's off the case, he still investigates. And then he connects the dots and realizes that it may have been Hoffman. So he goes to the area, and he sees like this casket is full of glass, and then he sees a tape in there. And then it's just like, it's in Mark Hoffman's voice. It's just like, hello, Strong. If you want to live, just enter the glass box before you. But before he could finish it, he hears someone behind him. It turns out to be Mark Hoffman. Two get in a little fight. And then Strong puts Hoffman into the casket, the glass box. And it locks. And Strong thinks he's won. But then he realizes he made the worst mistake of his entire life. Because he continues to tape. It's just like, if you don't, like, you'll never be heard from again. Your body will never be found. And so the walls beside him start coming, and they're gonna crush him to death. And they do. He dies. Again, he got crushed because of his own stupidity. And that's how the movie ends. So that's Saw 5 for you. What do I think of it? Honestly, in terms of all the Saw movies, from worst to best, the worst would be Saw 3D. I'll get to that very soon. Then Saw 4. Then Saw 2. Or 1. One of the two. Actually, you know what? It's so from worst to best. Saw 7. Saw 4, Saw 3, Saw 1, Saw 2, Saw 6, actually no, Saw 5, and then Saw 6. So Saw 5 I actually thought was pretty good on the higher end, even though it does have some stupid moments. Real stupid. It has some pretty cool traps, like the pendulum trap and the fatal 5-way trap, like all of that, and the crushing walls. All that was really cool. Really well executed. The acting, it's a horror movie, so it's not going to be great acting. They're all fine. Nobody's really bad. Except maybe Jigsaw's wife, but she isn't there for very long, which is good. She's in there for the next two. So, yeah. Not much else to say about Saw 5. So yeah, that's it. Saw 5. I'm gonna give it, I know some people are gonna be like, what? Are you insane? I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I know some of you thought it should have been 5 out of 10. It would have been perfect. Well, I don't think it's that bad of a movie. And considering I've seen all of them, I mean, I have the whole collection right here. Like, this franchise has always been a favorite of mine. I don't care what anyone thinks. It just is. So, yeah, Saw 5, 7, maybe, you know what? Not 7. I'm going to bump that down. 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, 6.5. Final rating, 6.5. Recommend it to horror movie fans, Saw fans, just anyone who wants to see a good old-fashioned torture porn where there's a bunch of traps and blood and guts and all that good stuff. So that is Saw 5. Now, this show, oh man, it's gone completely out of control. It's become chaotic. It's become anarchy. I don't know who's going to show up. I don't know who's going to face who. But today, it's going to be The Shield, Reigns, Rollins, Ambrose. They're going to fight 3 mystery people. I don't know who they are, but I guess we're going to find out. So, here we go, I guess. Right now. Ugh. Hello, it is The Shield.
United we stand, divided we fall. Believe that. Well, I don't know about divided we fall because all of us are pretty successful in our singles careers. Anywho, we demand competition. Well, I don't know who's gonna face you, honestly. I mean, this show's been absolute chaos, so be prepared. Well, whoever it is, hope it's not Triple H or any of his lackeys, because we're tired of fighting them. We want someone new. We want someone challenging. We want somebody. What the heck? What happened to the lights? Anyone can see it? Can anyone see anything?
No, can't see a thing. Well, me neither.
What are we gonna do? Well, I am here to feast on your souls. Wait, who's that? It is me, the god myself. Oh, it was you. What a waste. Thought it was Undertaker or something. Somebody cool, not you. How am I not cool? I'm scary. Look at me, my little crab walk. Whee! It was fine, but you're just not scary. All you do is talk gibberish. And never... Well, let's just fight, I guess. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's Sheamus. Oh, it's Sheamus and Cesaro. That was terrible. And they're all fighting. Their bell hasn't rang yet. But oh, Sheamus on the attack of Rollins, and this is just crazy. What's he doing? Oh, way to whiff it, Sheamus. Oh, brutal. Oh, what's Cesaro doing? Going for a swing. Oh my gosh. Right to the ring post. And what's he doing now? Oh, that was vicious. Elbow drop. And Wyatt, going after Roman. Shield's getting destroyed by these three. Now he's gonna taste or get or whatever. Keeps falling over. So annoying. We will receive the Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail. Yes. I am on the winning streak now. This wasn't even a match. You just beat a whole bunch of people up with the help of these two. Yes, we're all winners, not these scrubs. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, fella. We deserve more respect. You know what? You want to be on the show more? Fine. The next review. You know what? I might as well just tell you my plans. Since the 100th review is going to be coming up. Oh, congratulations on that. Never thought we'd make it this far, but good job. Thank you, Wyatt. But 100 review is going to be coming up. So I was thinking because it's 100th, we do a special match. We're going to do a Royal Rumble. Awesome. Fed up. Don't we have enough men to do 30 man? Well, no. I'm not going to do 30. We're going to do 20 because 30 would be way too much for me to do. So we're going to stick with 20. Well, who will be in it? I already know for a fact. These three will be in it. You two will be in it. And I don't know about you. Well, I better be in it. I'll tell you all the plans in the next review. What is the next review? Well, the next review is going to be a Marvel movie. A more recent Marvel movie. X-Men Apocalypse? No. No. An MCU movie. Oh. You two would pick. I thought it was going to be Doctor Strange. Sadly, no. Is it Ant-Man? No. The movie that came out in between those two? Civil War! Thank you. gosh. Civil War. That will be the next review. Captain America Civil War, aka Avengers 2.5. So that's going to be next. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and follow the Buzzards. Bray Wyatt out. Man, this is just... Ooh. I don't know what to do anymore. This has just gone completely out of control. But that's the way I want it. So, yeah, we're out.